Let me ask you this. Is Trump going to leave office?
Yes.
Of course he is.
I think these are outcomes. I think between now and January 20th, when he has to leave, right? I think he's gonna lose his mind and break even more political norms and do even more illegal and unethical shit. And I think the 25th Amendment may actually
look. They said the exact same thing. Not put out a fight. The only difference is an exclamation mark.
Yeah, with or 25th Amendment, possibly. God forbid he starts any violence. A radical person may try to do something with him. God forbid. We don't want that, but you never know. A lot of people don't like this guy, and family members have died. So, I foresee strange times until January 20th. Because we're not even 24 hours in, and the guy's already saying they're cheating. Stop! His supporters are already showed up to some places with firearms.
Yes, man.
Saying stop the vote in
on one side of
the country.
Other side of
Nevada,
the country.
keep voting, keep counting. You know, none of this is new for.
You saw him today. Oh gosh. Yo, the last two times we saw him, he looked
terrible.
Pathetic.
Yeah, he looked beat.
Like because election night. His voice at this octave was like
he was giving a defeat speech.
Yeah,
he was.
I looked at the votes and I was and then today it was like you could tell black people took his soul. We took his soul from Atlanta, Detroit, Philadelphia, Wisconsin. Them brothers, and that's what it's the black vote.
Well, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He does not have to leave legally until January 20th. And we hope we get this vote. It appears like it, absolutely. And we're not winning by large margins like that. Not at all.
So my answer is he going to leave? Fuck yeah, he's going to leave.
He's getting out of here.
I mean, what you going to do? Do you think they're really going to have to draw him out of there and go kicking and screaming?
Hey, y'all, check this out. We always talk about this. In what world does Trump exist as the president post-2020 being the commander-in-chief compromised by $400 million, all the shit that's happened and occurred in the past 4 years, and with a Twitter, with followers that are cultish, willing to die and kill other people with the COVID shit and violence, what world is he just a president that just floats around, does whatever he wants, like every other previous president? Our country he is going to get prosecuted. There is no world in which post this election with that guy out there with the Twitter with psycho followers that our society is going to be normal. No way in hell. I foresee him getting prosecuted.
I was telling my wife, I think the biggest issue January 20th, it don't stop. You the one that told me that. You taught me that, hey, bro, we're going to have to deal with these maggots for the next 3 years, 4 years. They're going to be a big part of the electorate.
At least.
But I was telling my wife, I was like, I think the biggest issue with Trump is he's a threat to national security.
Absolutely. That's why in what world is he free? Yo, let's go fly to Russia and what do you tell him?
Biden the president is going to be like, y'all niggas got to follow. He going to Russia? Follow him. Send spies behind him.
He'll
fuck around. Yo, like he a crackhead. Like he's down $400 million. He's like, yo, look, man, we got a secret program. Look, man, I need $5 million for that. You know what I'm saying? We got this, we got that.
Hey, if you don't think we're already completely compromised right now, it's like our entire federal, not entire, but the functionings of our federal government with Trump putting all his acting people in, the botching of COVID, talking to Russia on a daily basis and not mentioning the killing of the soldiers.
Oh my God.
And then he tries to stop the military ballots from coming in.
Somebody asked a good question. I'm not going to lie to you. I forget who. Oh, it was Ryan. I think Ryan White. Yeah, Ryan White. He asked this question. He says, what are some good things that Trump has done? Well, for one, he's united his enemies, right? Like first of all, he got one thing he did was he got a lot of us politically active.
Absolutely,
that's for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But he got tax cuts for the rich. That don't really help me.
No, I didn't. I would have loved to got an infrastructure thing going because California particularly needs it.
What about his immigration policies?
Harsh.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything good? I'm literally trying to think of something good.
In the.
He helped give. I'm sorry for interrupting. He helped got money for HBCUs.
Okay.
And they passed a prison reform, crime reform bill that helped a lot of black people out.
I mean, we got to look at it from the eyes of people who want that legislation. I don't agree with much of that legislation and what he did good. So, I mean, in the eyes of other people, like you said, tax dollars, deregulation. Stock market is absolutely booming under this guy because regulations are insane, which means a bubble will happen. Yeah. And watch this shit look real nasty in another 24, 36 months post-COVID when all the shit settles down and all the missing workers get laid off and mortgages get missed. It's going to be real nasty. And then we've had such a boom in the stock market, another bubble. I mean, the guy spent more money than any president. I mean, he's not a conservative. He's not even a Republican.
A Republican is
he's not fiscally responsible.
Republicans don't want to spend money on nothing.
He's nuts. He's ran up the debt insanely.
Yeah, he has.
And say, oh yeah, and our kids' tax dollars will definitely be more because of that. Another reason why you got to vote so you don't have higher goddamn taxes that are insane.
He always got to, like, it says he is creating a better healthcare plan.
Yeah, right?
Like, you know what I mean? Yo, what's crazy is the Republicans, when he first got in office, they had the Senate, the House, and the presidency and couldn't do nothing with it. They tried to repeal and replace Obamacare and couldn't do it. Yeah, it's always in 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, I got some shit coming in 2 weeks. That nigga's a con man, bro.
It's so sad that it works for people, though.
It's like, yo, are those people? It's like, it's so, like, it's like, I'm going to be honest, I hate to say it, but they're so stupid. I feel like I'm stupid from not using them myself.
But there's a couple things going on, though. There's a couple things going on. You have this ethnic politic going on that's real serious. And then you have a huge disinformation thing going on with this QAnon, with Biden being a groper and a toucher. You got the everybody hates Hillary, but really can't name a reason why, like she really fumbled Benghazi that bad as with her duties. They treat her like she's a president. They over legislate what she can do.
Yes.
Like, well, what? And then the Biden. Well, what did Biden do for 47 years? He's a senator that got reelected from his people. They liked him for 47 years. He did something for his people.
And as a vice president, he saved the motherfucking
Detroit. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like, but the disinformation campaign that seeps in through social media that screws these people's brains up is what we have to.
Our people too. Our people are susceptible to fake news. Oh my! You notice that a lot of our people who are like Trump supporters, like they parrot like all of Trump's talking points.
The exact same talking points. It's like y'all know when Alex Jones came out. It's like that Alex Jones Illuminati conspiracy world morphed into something different and infected a whole bunch of people. We
got a question. He goes, "Do you believe the president should come out of the military?" So basically, should we have a military chief be president? Is that what you mean?
No.
Is that what he means by that question?
I don't know, but I can answer both. I can do both of it. The president should be the commander in chief of the military.
Well, the president is the commander in chief of the military.
And the military is a bunch of volunteer citizens. I think it's perfect the way it should be. I like it the way it is. There's absolutely just the way it is.
So okay, I'm going to ask you.
You mean like should he be from the military as a no? Not necessarily. I mean it's
so
great.
Should a military person be president? I mean, that's one way to ask it.
Why not? But that's just one part of their career. I would prefer other forms of public service. Typically, you kind of have to have other forms of public service. Typically, but look at Trump.
Well, let's be honest. It wouldn't hurt. Military service helps in your political career.
Look at John McCain.
All of these, John McCain.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't.
How
hurt.
can you be commander in chief and not come through the ranks?
That's easy because our society.
No, it's a good question though.
It's a question, but it's not a good question. Because I shouldn't have to say I want to die for this country to be a part of it and serve in the fabric of it.
Like, how can you be the president of Walmart and don't know nothing about it type shit? You know what I mean?
That's not what the question is.
Yeah, but like,
because military.
But the commander in chief, you're above the generals and shit like that.
The president does not do anything. The president is the commander-in-chief. He does not enact military strategy or none of that. No. Because the majority of the president's job is a diplomatic, social job. He does nothing really militarily. He gets advice and he gives orders, but he's not the eyes and ears on the ground.
And let's be honest, though. Under a regular administration, a president doesn't have all full military say-so. He got to go through Congress. A lot of the, you know what I'm saying?
Same here.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Same here.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
I mean, it helps. Military service is awesome. It makes camaraderie. They got ethics, morale. Hell yeah, I would love to have a president that serves the military. Absolutely.
But what's interesting is, like, I noticed that having military service helps you politically.
Well, yeah,
like, I noticed that over and over again.
For this country,
because they'll be like, oh, they served in the CIA, or they served in the military,
Absolutely.
or Joe Collins, he's an ex-Navy guy, or he's a Navy SEAL, and that usually helps politically.
It should, absolutely, and it should, absolutely, and it should. It shows you're in the something greater than yourself. Absolutely.
So, welcome to the Affairs of Men. I'm Ali Salaam. This is Brett.
I'm Brett. How you guys doing?
And this that phone number right there. You can call in 424-261-3107. Make sure you follow. This is the best show on caffeine. So make sure you guys follow. So when we're live, and then if you want some of these clips, you go on my YouTube page.
Yeah, we did go in Iraq, but we did not get any oil. We did not get any oil.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Here. Okay, so we were talking about this. You guys know one of the first times in history. Right
aside
now,
from URL, URL is pretty fucking fresh. Go ahead.
One of the first times in history, we could play back all the events from Trump's inauguration to now. Watch every bullshit lie. Watch how it affects society and legislation. All through media and YouTube. So it's like...
It's all documented.
Like if we want to learn about Nixon, we kind of got to pick up newspapers, microfiche, maybe look at some documentaries. But in 20 years, 30 years, when they study this period, they can just go on goddamn YouTube and watch it right unfold in front of their face. Like that's... Like hopefully because we have this, it makes our democracy better. But some could say, well, a platform like Facebook absolutely hurts the democracy.
Well, we got a phone call. Let's see. Hold on one second. Oh, I missed the phone call. I'll call back. That's an old school number.
No, I don't think if we're going to look at the natives, I think we're past that. We're an armed society now, and that's the beauty of the Second Amendment.
Hello?
Really. It's exactly why you keep the Second Amendment alive and well. That's if liberals didn't think of any reason to harm yourself and protect yourself during 2020, they're living in a fairy tale land.
So I want to make sure. Hey, Lord Drip, you said you get the notifications when we go live. Did you have to do anything special? like, did you have to go through like if you follow me, do you automatically get my notifications? Because so just follow me, and when I go live, the notifications pop up. Because I had like a lot of people are telling me like, yo, like I get them automatically. Okay, cool. Cause I heard people like, okay, automatic pop up. All right, cool. What's going on here? Just checking in. Hey, man, we talking politics. That's a live phone number for you to call in, and your voice can be heard. We go live every day, or just about every day, most days. This is a guest. My guest
is Brett.
Yes, and so my name is Ali. And so what we do is we this is a live show, whether it's after a URL rap battle, whether it's the election. This is where you can talk and you can be heard. All right, just have to turn on the notifications for this app. Yes, that's right. So go through your settings and make sure that you get push notifications for people you follow. That's what you have to do. So all those that follow me, please make sure you do that so you can be a part of this show next time. Thank you. We just got a new follow. Nice. Shout out to Jay Denise.
Nice.
So I just missed a phone call from Turning Point. You can call back and you'll be on this show. All right, let's see. All right, I kind of want to turn on Fox News.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Are y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for Fox News? You know what I want to do? I kind of want to replay Biden closes in on presidency, closes gap in Pennsylvania and Georgia. This is what I wanted to see. Look, 1,000 votes.
Yeah.
When we started the show, it was like 3,000.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nevada, bros, up 11. Yesterday at this time was 7,000, so it went up 11. Arizona, oh, man. It was like 10, 20,000. That went up. But this number is dropping in Pennsylvania. That was 600,000. Now it's down to 42,000. Just want to pause that for a second.
You think, y'all see we almost flipped Texas. Almost. 4 more years, 8 more years.
They say it was the Hispanics that the reason why it didn't flip.
Well, especially in Cuba, they said the Biden campaign did not get out. Well, I shouldn't say that. The Democrats didn't get out the way they did in Arizona, because we got the Arizona flip. That reason that happened was because of crazy Sheriff Arpaio. That
Trump pardoned.
Yeah, that Trump pardoned. Broke the law and got convicted of the crime. Yeah. So that helped a huge Hispanic turnout and helped push that state.
Sheesh.
Which is good. Which is very good.
So, if you had to guess, man, when do you think we will say Joe Biden crosses the 270 threshold?
Sunday.
That far away?
Well,
I'm thinking like tomorrow. That's just my guess.
Pittsburgh
it's just a guess.
has, Pennsylvania looks like they have to count those military ballots. They haven't received them yet. Or maybe they received them. I don't know. Those are still in the air though. So I don't know. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, huh?
Either within the next 48 to 60 some hours. The fact that it's so close is insane, though.
The fact that Trump got over 70 million votes hurts my heart, man.
And it's the main thing is, I put COVID at the top reason.
COVID is number one, bro.
Then I put the race relations right below COVID.
Yes.
And then
the Russian, and then the whole Russian, like.
That's up there, but that's high. That's high on my list as well.
Yeah.
They will destroy the country. They're our adversary.
The whole Republican Party sold out to the Russians.
They did. They're compromised. Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell getting that aluminum
deal in Kentucky from Oleg Deripaska. He was banned. Yo, Obama put sanctions on that guy in particular,
exactly.
And then Trump scrubbed his name off and said, "Oh no, you can do business with him."
Exactly.
And the next thing you know, he go to Kentucky and he do business
with Mitch McConnell,
with a Russian oligarch,
the head of the Senate.
Yo, Mitch McConnell's an American oligarch, huh?
Yeah. Him and his wife Chow are worth like $200 some odd million.
The fact of the matter is that without COVID, he would have been reelected. Yes. And you know what's crazy? Yes. What's crazy is he could have actually used COVID for his benefit.
Man, Trump could have used George Floyd to his. If he would have.
Yes. If he was a good politician.
If he had a soul. If he had a soul, he would have used George Floyd to his benefit, and then that would have led him to being a good politician.
Yes.
To see people's issues.
Yeah, to say, look, he could have been like, yo, we got an enemy. We got something that came from China.
Yeah.
I'm about to be y'all man. Yeah. We're going to shut this shit down. Yeah. It's going to be bad. And then every day you give press conferences. We're going to listen to the doctors.
Wear a mask.
You feel me? And then we're going to get better, guys. Yeah. And let's get through this shit together. Yeah. Like 9/11. That shit happened with George Bush.
Absolutely.
It's called a rally around the flag moment.
Unified the entire
country. Bro, Allah gave him an opportunity.
I'm telling the George Floyd issue and COVID are two opportunities.
And he played them terribly.
He made them worse. Intentionally. There's no way in hell the guy that talks to Putin on a daily.
Yo, when quarantine first happened, yes or no, you guys out there, was y'all watching Donald Trump press conferences every day? Like, that was his chance to speak directly to the people. Was not at work. They was not at school.
Absolutely.
Everybody was on TV.
Absolutely.
And we watching him, and he talking about disinfecting.
If those motherfucking voters saw that and were like, yeah, this is normal, yeah, this is cool, a huge portion of our society is whacked and twisted. Yes. And don't believe in science or facts. So that means America has a huge mental health problem, a huge racial problem. I mean, because that's not normal. A 1 in 100 year pandemic that we're getting 100,000 infections a day right now. That's killed over 250,000 people.
Jeez.
The worst anywhere in the world, America is.
And the red states is getting smashed.
They're getting smashed because they don't believe in science because their ethnic cult leader told them something different. That's the reality.
And they don't have the infrastructure. They don't have enough ventilators.
Their Republican senators don't take care of them. They have the worst health care, the worst education,
poverty, opioid addictions,
and lowest on the education. I mean, it's like their own elected officials screw them.
Jeez,
and they use
that's what I meant when
I
meant when I told you. Sometimes I kind of felt bad for them, man. Like, here they are, they going to a super spreader event. They're getting COVID, and they're doing it because they think they're doing good, man. Like, God, man, Donald Trump is sacrificing them poor white people, man.
Yeah, literally.
Sheesh.
Literally.
You guys, make sure you follow, guys. Make sure you follow, man. You know what I mean? Like, look, man, y'all came this far. You like the show. I put all this. Thank you, Leno. Man, you should have followed. You've been leaving them. Thank you for the follow, Leno. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that.
Insane.
Yo. So they did a poll. They did a poll, and Dr. Fauci's approval rating was like 90%.
Through the roof.
This nigga wants to fire Dr. Fauci.
They're chanting at the rally.
Like, are you the worst politician ever in the world?
No. This is what Trump is, and perhaps we will learn this when we're 60. But this is what Trump is. The guy that got Russia to help him, a bipartisan Senate committee said that, and actually referred indictments. Well, Bill Barr didn't do that, nor did Sessions. And the guy that talks to Putin on a daily and did everything that's just twisted, just happens to make sure America's school society is fucked, make sure America's retail society is fucked, traveling is fucked, airplanes cannot fly out of this country, eroding trust in the government, the judicial system, racial animus. He is actively destroying the fabric of the country, the perfect way a Russian would fucking tell you to destroy a modern democracy. The perfect way.
What is it like? Sow discredit in the democracy in the election process.
He's done it in the fucking courts.
He's
in the election process.
Asset.
And fucking doctors that are supposed to take care of the people, the best doctors on the globe.
Man, the Fox News said, "Yo, man, what's the worst? What's the hardest country to deal with? Is it North Korea? Is it Russia?" He goes, "Honestly, it's America."
Yeah.
I said, "Is this nigga American?"
No.
He's the president of the United States,
man.
American.
No, he's not American. No, not at all. Far from
Linnell. Sorry, Linnell.
Far from an American. No, literally. He's doing everything to go after each sector of society. He attacked health and science. He attacked school. He attacked business and retail. Gave all the wealthy people a fuck ton of money. I mean, what else do you need to see?
He divided rich and the poor, divided black from white, divided. He the one talking about red state, blue state. Now he's dividing America.
Liberal, red. It's like they talk about liberals as if we're the enemy.
That's right.
Like we're the enemy.
That's right.
And those states are run by a bunch of Democrats. So you mean American citizens?
Yo, let's be honest, man. A lot of them, they don't like a lot of the right wing white people. They hate white liberals. They kind of feel like they're nigga lovers, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They kind of feel like, oh, y'all nigga lovers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all of them because you guys might be, you feel me, right wing, whatever.
No. We're not, absolutely, we're not saying all of them. But we absolutely know for a fact that there are people who don't like people for ethnicities. And it's in politics and religion in this country, big time. And that's just a fact. We still haven't evolved to our higher selves yet. And the problem is, they happen to be the ones that get violent, but say we are the violent ones.